Hi everyone, welcome to the Mentor Jessica channel. My name's Jessica and I am your guide on this exciting journey. So on this channel, I dive into the world of living a meat-based lifestyle, exploring recipes as well as nutritional tips, and sharing the incredible benefits I've personally experienced. But that's not all. I'm also sharing my story with hypothyroidism and shedding light on this journey to wellness. So if you want to peek into my health adventures, hit that subscribe button and join our community. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica, and this week it's another update. I'm going to be talking about what I did this week, what my goals were, did I meet my goals, as well as my results compared to last week and so far since I started carnivore. So let's get into it. So one of the things I was getting prepared for this week was my April challenge, and part of that had to do with habits and forming new habits and ways to change some of those habits as we're switching, for anyone switching to a whole foods, one ingredient type of meal plan. Well, if you watch the last couple of my videos, one of my habits that I've been dropping in my goals has been using my sauna. And I realized part of the reason why that was, part of it has to do with the time change. I'm not getting up nearly as early because it's not nearly as light in the morning. But another one that I think is probably the biggest factor, this is sad, guys. There was a bag in front of the sauna door. And I would had to move the bag, open the door, turn on the sauna, close the door. That's it. A bag in front of the door. That one extra step is just enough to sit there like, it's already later. I'm already waking up later than normal. I didn't want to deal with moving the bag to turn on the sauna. What did I do? This week, I'm like, are you seriously? This bag is what is stopping me? I moved the bag. And yes, I hit my sauna goal this week. I really think most of it had to do with I didn't want to take that extra step to move that bag. It's such a simple thing. So when making changes, forming new habits, you need to make it easy, as minimal steps as possible in order to form that habit. You want to break a habit, make multiple steps that you have to take in order to get off track. So that's a tip. And that's what one of the things I realized this week with my sauna goal. All right, so another thing, it was Easter week. We celebrate Easter and we were getting together with family. And one of the things I shared in one of my posts, I do a scavenger hunt with my daughters. We've been doing this the last couple years and they have a blast. They're too old to do Easter egg hunts. They're at the age where we get together with family and they're the ones hiding the eggs and helping the little ones. And if you celebrate Easter, you sit there and you're like, okay, so what can I do with my teens? Well, this is one thing that I found that I've done with my teens. I have a little riddle in the egg. They open the egg and they have to follow the riddle to find where the next egg is. And that has been a blast. I even asked the kids the last couple of years, do you really want me to go through this again? Do you want me to do this again? And they're like, yeah. So that's a tip for you. That is something they've actually looked forward to. They are 14 and 15, going to be turning 15 and 16 here in the next 2 months. And they look forward to that. And they get to the end and I have a little gift for them. And it was pretty simple thing to do. And they enjoyed it. That's like their highlight of Easter, other than when we get together with all kinds of little kids that they're running around with. So that's one of my things that I was working on this week, as well as my April challenge, and really enjoyed that. Like I said, there's a few pictures that I posted. I'll put them here so you can see, like, I lay it out, what clue is going into what egg, and then I label the outside of the egg so I know where I'm going to put them, just so I can have them made up ahead of time and put them where they need to be the morning of. So, as I said, I already met my sauna goal, so we're going into goals. So I hit my sauna goal because I made those extra habits, changed that habit, made it easier, right? Well, and I've noticed this as well, if I use the sauna, I don't have a hard time meeting my move goal on those days. For me, when I use the sauna, I have more energy and it helps me get through the day. Now, some people like to use the sauna before going to bed. I found out if I use the sauna before going to bed, I don't sleep at night. So I need to use it in the morning. And so I've got my sauna time in, I got my step goals in, and it was easy enough for me to get my step goals in. It made time for me to be able to get my exercise and close my exercise ring. Most of my exercising has to do with using a rebounder and jumping on my rebounder. And I was able to do that on certain phone calls that I had. So taking advantage of the time that I have while I'm at home, since I work from home, taking advantage of that time and getting that movement in when it's nice and quiet. Okay, my results. My results this week, I was actually expecting to gain weight because it's about that time of the month where I would normally gain weight. So I was shocked with my results this week. And my inches, I lost 0.8 inches, but my weight stayed exactly the same. So I definitely look at that as progress when I'm expecting myself to be gaining weight this week because of where I'm at in my cycle. So that was great news. Now, since I started this carnivore journey in July, I've lost 8.9 inches and I have lost 7.7 pounds. So that's what I have for my weekly update. My major takeaway for you is habits. Check your habits. What is stopping you? What do you need to do? What are you doing that you're wanting to change, that is too easy, that you need to make multiple steps in order to grab whatever it is, do whatever it is. For example, you're going to a certain cupboard, you're used to having snacks in a certain cupboard, move them, make that change, move it to somewhere it's not so convenient and put something else in that place. That was my big takeaway for this week. Thank you for joining me on my weekly update, and we will see you next time.